What if I told you Donald Trump has once again outsmarted his enemies, and this time, it's not just the Democrats, but the entire global elite that's feeling the heat? Donald Trump has already outmaneuvered the Soros-backed Democrats after they forced a government shutdown. His latest Truth Social post made it clear Trump knows he holds the upper hand, and it's all about to backfire on them. Let's face it, the Democrats are losing their own people. Their woke agenda has gone too far. Black voters, Latino voters, even longtime supporters are walking away. So what's their plan? Bring in new voters through illegal immigration. Give them free health care, free benefits, and hope they'll vote blue. But here's the twist. Most of these new voters don't even speak English yet. They won't realize what's happening until it's too late. And now, with George Soros' hand in the government shutdown exposed, things are heating up fast. The Daily Caller reported that a Soros-funded leftist group was behind the campaign to force the shutdown. Meanwhile, Trump has raised the stakes. He told the U.S. military that their real mission is to defend America from an invasion within, and he didn't hesitate to call Soros out by name. Across America, people are waking up. Cities filled with violence, lawlessness, and chaos. They're starting to see who's really behind the suffering. Soros, Antifa, radical Democrats, they're all just parts of a larger network. But most people stop there. They don't see the deeper level of control. The real command center that manufactures wars, shutdowns, and crises. That hidden system is the British Imperial Network, the one that has quietly influenced American institutions for over a century. Trump's true strength lies in one thing. He doesn't play by their rules. That's why they can't predict him. That's why they fear him. I'm Susan Kokinda, and for decades, I've been exposing how the British imperial system created America's enemy within. And today, we're watching Trump confront that machine head-on. Stay tuned, because this is just the beginning. Today, we'll look at two key things. How Trump's Middle East peace plan rewired the global board and exposed Tony Blair, and why the current government shutdown is actually a fight over the Federal Reserve, not Congress. Let's start with the Middle East. Even the mainstream media had to admit it. What Trump achieved was historic. Washington Post columnist David Ignatius wrote that after 45 years of bloodshed, Trump opened a door to something new. Trump broke all the old diplomatic rules. He went beyond the scripted peace talks, built alliances with Arab nations, and then brought the deal to Israel and Hamas. He used economic power, ports, energy, and rebuilding as the foundation for stability. Critics say Tony Blair's involvement means the plan will fail. But maybe Trump's following the old rule. Keep your enemies close. Because Trump knows exactly who Tony Blair is, a symbol of British globalism. And in his speech to the U.S. military, Trump declared that America is done with endless wars and regime changes. The new mission? Defend sovereignty, not destroy it. If Trump can overturn a century of British policy in the Middle East, imagine what happens when he does the same to the U.S. economy. The current government shutdown? It's just another act in a much bigger play, the battle against the Federal Reserve System. Democrats refuse to pass a clean resolution because they want to protect their subsidies and control narratives. But the truth is, this fight is about who controls America's money. The Federal Reserve modeled after the Bank of England has kept the U.S. under financial captivity for over 100 years. Trump is challenging that system directly. His goal? To rebuild America's economy using the McKinley model, production, industry, and real growth, not debt. And that's why they fear him. The enemy within isn't just Antifa or immigrant gangs. It's the global financial architecture, the British design system that runs everything from behind the scenes. Trump's breaking their rules, restoring sovereignty, and bringing America back to power. But the war isn't over yet. The Soros network, the Blair apparatus, and the Federal Reserve elites, they're fighting back harder than ever. The shutdown is just the surface. The real battle is for control of the republic itself. That's why awareness is power. Stay informed, stay focused, and don't get lost in the noise. This is Susan Kokinda, and this has been your deep dive into the real war for America's future. Subscribe to Promethean Action for more. Together we can see through the smoke and win.